What if the secret to your biggest dreams isn't a grand moment, but the tiny things you do every day? In a sleepy village tucked in a misty valley, a boy named Kael chased a dream that felt out of reach. Join his thrilling journey to uncover how small steps turned his messy life into something extraordinary, and see why one little habit might just spark your own success. Kael, a 17-year-old with a spark in his heart, lived in a quaint village nestled in a misty valley, where cobblestone paths wound past cozy cottages and a bubbling creek sang softly. He dreamed of becoming a master painter, his canvases hanging in great halls. But Kael's life was a mess. His room overflowed with half-finished sketches, paint tubes scattered like fallen leaves. He'd start a painting, then ditch it for a nap or a stroll, always saying, "I'll finish it tomorrow." Tomorrow never came. His mom nagged him to tidy up, his teacher urged him to practice, but Kael shrugged them off. He thought only a big break, like a rich patron spotting his work, would make him famous. Why bother with boring daily tasks? One foggy morning, while Kael doodled by the creek, avoiding his latest canvas, an old woman approached. Sage Lyra, the village's wise storyteller, carried a weathered book of tales, her eyes twinkling with secrets. "Why so glum, young artist?" she asked, her voice warm like a hearth fire. Kael spilled his frustrations. "I want to be a great painter, but nothing I do works. I'm waiting for my big chance." Sage Lyra chuckled, sitting on a mossy rock. "Want to know the real secret to greatness?" she asked, leaning closer. Kael's eyes widened. Could it be that easy? She began a story, her voice pulling him in like a spell. Long ago, in a barren field, a farmer planted a single acorn. Every day, he watered it, cleared weeds, and shielded it from frost. Years passed, nothing. Neighbors mocked him, saying the acorn was dead, a waste of effort. But the farmer never stopped. In the 6th year, a tiny sprout broke through. In mere weeks, it soared into a mighty oak, its branches heavy with shade. People saw no growth, Sage Lyra said, but the acorn was building roots, strong and deep. Your dreams are like that, Kael. Small habits, done daily, grow into something huge. Kael's heart raced. What if she was right? Could tiny steps really lead to his dreams? Sage Lyra shared her wisdom, her words simple but powerful. First, wake up early. 1 hour each morning gives you 365 extra hours a year. Imagine the paintings you could create. Kael, who loved late mornings, felt a spark. Next, paint a little every day. Even one small sketch adds up to a masterpiece over time. She leaned in, her voice dropping. Set small goals, like finishing one corner of a canvas daily. Don't wait. When you feel like delaying, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start. Or paint for just 2 minutes. It works. Kael's mind buzzed. What if he'd been wrong all along? And every night, she added, write 3 things you're thankful for. It keeps your heart light. Kael promised to try, though doubt lingered. Could such small things really change his life? He started that day, waking at dawn, sketching one scene, counting down to avoid procrastination, and jotting down gratitudes, like the creek's sparkle or his mom's smile. At first, nothing seemed different. His sketches were rough, his room still cluttered. But Kael kept going, curious if Sage Lyra's words would hold true. Weeks turned to months. His sketches grew sharper, his paintings bolder. By spring, he'd finished a canvas that glowed with valley colors, misty greens, soft golds. Villagers noticed, crowding his doorstep to see his work. A year later, Kael's paintings lined the village hall, and travelers carried his name to distant towns. Years passed, and Kael became a renowned artist, his art celebrated across lands. When asked his secret, he grinned. "Small habits made me. A little paint each day built my dreams." The village caught his fire, starting their own habits, writing, gardening, thanking the day. Kael's story spread like wildfire, whispering a truth. Tiny steps, done with heart, grow dreams bigger than you ever imagined. So, what small habit will you start today?